What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Chef West the Vet in the building. And in today's episode, I'm going to be going over a lot of troubleshooting, a lot of technical difficulties that you guys have been running into as far as the Pitboss smoker. Specific Pitboss smoker that I'm going to be talking about today is the Lockhart Platinum Series Pitboss smoker, pellet electric smoker. And I've uploaded a couple videos back on my review on the Pitboss Platinum Lockhart Series pellet smoker. If you haven't already did it, please go ahead and check out that video. And also, if you are new to my channel, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate the love and support from you guys, and I love making these videos for you guys. I'll continue to make more videos for you guys. A lot more game day recipes coming up in the future. Hope this video helps you guys out. These are my tips and tricks that I'm going to be showing you guys. Stay tuned, check it out. Don't go very far, grab that ice cold beer, and enjoy this video. Alright y'all, we're here in the backyard. As you can tell, there is the beast itself. Pitboss Platinum Lockhart Pellet Smoker Series. It's pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy it. I probably had the smoker for about, I want to say for about a good 7-8 months. I love it so far. I'm going to be uploading a lot more game day recipes for you guys around this football season. So, plenty more videos to come for you guys. Alright, let's check this thing out. And let me give you guys my tips and tricks on what I use to help me out. Alright, let's check out the beast right there. I'm not going to go too much into detail as far as the review goes on the pellet smoker itself. I've already uploaded a video for that, so if you guys haven't already seen that, please go ahead and check out my other video. But I am going to go over as far as like first, not seeing enough smoke go through your unit. So let's go ahead and get started with that first. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And this thing's all electric. Alright, so when you first turn it on, what you want to do is, I'm going to go ahead and set the settings right there to 5 degrees and just let it warm up, guys. Just let it warm up. Just don't be impatient. I mean, smoking itself is a long process, so you have to have patience for this kind of stuff. So yeah, just let it warm up. Set it on 5 degrees, don't touch it. And it really depends. I mean, if you want to use the top upper smoking cabinet, or you can even use the bottoms. If you have like a turkey or something down there that you want to smoke that won't fit up in the top cabinet, they will both work really well itself. I need to clean this thing out. Somebody used my smoker without telling me. But yeah, as far as that, let it warm up first, guys. Let it warm up first. It's on 5 degrees. I would say give it about 10 to 15 minutes to warm up, depending on what the weather is outside. If it's colder, obviously it's going to take a little bit longer to warm up for you guys. And today's a beautiful day out, sitting about 70 degrees. So I'd say give it about 10 minutes or so to warm up. And we're going to let it warm up, and then I'll get back to it, guys. So let it warm up. And as far as the unit warming up, while that's warming up and doing its thing, like I said, depending on if you're using the bottom cabinet or the upper cabinet, I usually like to use the upper cabinet more than anything, especially when I'm smoking. Unless I have like a turkey or something that I'm throwing down here that has a little bit more room to breathe. But what I'll do is, as the unit's warming up itself, if I'm using that top cabinet right there, what I'll do is I'll open up the smoking cabinet to get some more smoke up to the top unit itself. And what I'll do is I'll usually leave one of these closed right here, because it already doesn't get enough smoke up to that top cabinet. It gets more smoke on the bottom cabinet here. So I'll close one off. I'll close one of these stacks up top off. I'll open one up, so that way you can cycle through. And as you can see, there's smoke going through the bottom unit itself already. I just want to give it a little bit more time to let it warm up. And another thing you can do too to help you assist with smoke going through the unit what I usually do is I'll take a wood box here and I'll lay it on the bottom unit right here. That way you can create some more smoke going through the unit. And you can also hit, it's already on prime. It's warming up, so the prime's button's already like initiating itself. But you can also keep pressing that prime button too as well. That way it'll ignite those pellets down there on the bottom there through your hopper. And as you can tell, you could already see some good amount of smoke going through the unit. Got a smoker box down there. And then also too, what I did too as well, I also bought a pellet tube off of Amazon. And I'll probably upload that into another video for you guys. So that way you guys can tell the difference as far as like how much smoke difference between the two without using a pellet box, a wood box here, or a pellet tube smoker. But, and also too, what I'll do too, I usually leave this open here a little bit, the flame broil lever. I'll open it just a little bit, that way it'll heat up faster. And then whenever I feel comfortable enough to where like I see enough smoke in my unit, I'll just close it off. And you can also take this pellet box here and put it directly in the middle if you're not using the bottom unit. Just put it directly in the middle, that way all that heat's centered into the middle of the unit itself. And then when you see enough smoke, like I said, when I feel comfortable enough to see enough smoke, when I feel like it's warmed up just enough, I'll close the bottom unit here itself. Both my smoking cabinet control arms are open. That way it's getting some smoke up to the top cabinet here. As you can see, the little smoke box right there, that's where the smoke comes up from the bottom unit. As far as steps goes, it goes through your hopper, the igniter, bottom unit here, goes up through the vent and the ventilation up to the top smoking cabinet here. Also too, like I do want to mention this actually helps. I don't like to clean my smoker cabinet inside. Maybe I'll clean just the windows, that way you can visibly see what I'm smoking inside the top cabinet here. Whenever I put on the light, I'll probably just clean the light here, that way you can see at night, especially if I'm smoking a brisket, or I'll clear off the windows. But as far as the inside goes, season it as much as possible, because you can trap as much smoke in on that top unit as you can. And the same thing goes for the bottom unit too itself. I don't know who cleaned my cabinet here, but I like it seasoned here, like just like you see on the walls here. That way it'll trap that smoke inside the unit. The more seasoned, the better, guys. And then as far as seasoning goes, what you can do is a seasoning unit is, when you're first buying this unit, burn off those factory chemicals for about a good hour or two before you start even thinking about putting anything inside the unit itself as far as cooking goes. But to season the unit, just take some high temperature cooking oil and take a paper towel or something and just kind of like rub the edges, rub all around the unit here itself. You can even take off the crates here and just rub that down too as well. Same thing with the top unit here, rub the whole inside the walls here. That way it'll lock in that flavor, it'll season that unit very well. I mean, it depends, up to you too, honestly, like how much application you want to use. I would say just use a couple good applications, it should be fine. And then when you start cooking and smoking off your meats, it'll just season it as it goes along. So, all right, guys, that's it for as far as smoking goes. Just don't be too worried. It's not a stick and burn competition unit like you would normally see on an old school traditional smoker. These right here, these pellet smokers, are more intended to periodically smoke your unit. That way you have that smoking flavor. But like I said, just use these pellet box here. They're the pellet wood box here. You can get that at Walmart. and I bought a pellet tube smoker through Amazon. Those should help give you some more smoke going throughout the unit, and that'll be uploaded in that white smoke. Once it warms up, it's gonna eventually turn into some blue clear smoke, and we can warm this bad boy up just a little bit more. After it's warmed up, you'll see that periodically it'll put some smoke through the unit here. But hopefully that tip and trick helps you guys out as far as smoking goes, like I said. And you could even, if you don't want to, this is just something I do, like I said, I'll close one off and leave one open. But leave them both open, that way you can pull that smoke through the unit here. So it'll do like a gravitational pull on that smoke. And then once it does that, you can just close one of these stacks up here off, close it off, and just keep one open. But hopefully that smoking tip and trick helps you guys, and we're gonna move on to the app next itself here. So, all right, guys. So I had somebody else comment me as far as downloading the app and asking me, hey Wes, have you got the app to work? Did you ever figure it out? I'm like, yeah, I did. Like, that's not the main purpose as far as like why I bought the unit though, but it is nice to have. So if you're having troubles at first, my first recommendation would be, just like with any app, either using an Android device or you have an Apple iPhone. What I would do is just delete the app, reinstall it, delete it again, reinstall it until it actually starts working, doing its purpose. And when you get into the app, when you sign up, it'll take you step by step. It's pretty straightforward. What I mainly use the app for though is like I said, if I'm cooking a brisket and that takes a while to cook, it's at least 16 hours to cook a brisket. So I'll throw that bad boy on here overnight, and I'll turn on my app notifications. I'll turn on my app, and it'll actually notify you. It'll send you alerts every now and then, periodically throughout the day, or throughout time goes by, like every, I want to say 45 minutes or so. It just really depends. And it'll send you notifications as far as like there's not enough pellets in your hopper. There's an error. It'll say error popping up, not enough pellets in your hopper here. So just make sure, like I said, if you're cooking off a brisket, make sure you fill up your hopper all the way through. That way you don't have that issue throughout the night. And also too, what I use the main reason why I use the app itself is because it has probes. The unit comes with probes here. So when you put the probes inside the unit itself, it actually helps a lot, because if I'm watching the game inside the house or I'm just doing my thing, I can just check on the app really quick and see what my temperature's reaching at. Like for instance, right there, that probe 1 sitting at 70 degrees here. That's on the top cabinet. And there's not really much I can say as far as the app goes. I mean, it is cool to have, like I said, but I don't really mess with it a whole lot, because I'd rather just come in person and do it myself. But it is nice to have to see where your temperature's at, fluctuating up and down on the smoker unit itself. And like I said, depending on what the weather is like outside, if it's hot or cold, especially when it's cold out, you want to check your unit here itself as much as possible, because it'll drop in temp, and just want to keep an eye on it. So, but that's what I got as far as smoke going through the unit. If you're having smoking issues on your Pitboss Platinum Lockhart series, if you're having technical difficulties downloading the app on Bluetooth, I'm sure there's a support number on there, but just keep downloading it, delete it, reinstall it, and maybe that should do the trick. And like I said, that's cool, it's convenient, but that's not the main purpose as far as why I bought the unit itself. But it is cool as far as checking your temps. It's pretty accurate, I've noticed, while checking your temps. I haven't really seen much of a difference. It might be like 5 degrees off between the Bluetooth app on your phone and the unit itself, but it does a pretty good job. It's pretty accurate. And yeah, and you can actually even raise the temperature on you can lower it, you can raise the temperature on the app. But like I said, I'd rather just come in person, and I'd rather just do it myself. But alright, YouTube, that wraps it up for today's video. I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and I hope it solves a lot of the problems that you guys have been running into as far as technical difficulties go. Smoking issues on your unit. downloading the app issues on your phone, on your Bluetooth device. So hopefully this video will help you guys out. I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll continue to make more videos for you guys. Check out my YouTube channel. Turn on your notification button because there's plenty more videos to come, especially some game day recipes. And appreciate you guys. Have a great day, and see you guys in another episode. Peace out.